I'm doing Bachelor's of Industrial Design honors. RMIT Industrial Design is vast, reputed. You go anywhere with the RMIT Industrial degree, you get a job for sure. Bachelor's is 3 years and then there's honors year. Honors year, you specialize, you basically write a thesis or something. So it's around 85K for 4 years. The industrial designer connects the product to the customer.
With good UX.
Once you're in the industry, you get easy jobs.
Okay.
And once you're in industry, I mean, of course, the PR is easy.
Hi guys, hi, hello and welcome back to another vlog. This is Caps Lock with Varun in RMIT University, and today we are back with another video which is quite uncommon because this course is quite cliche and niche, I would say. And only you can answer the questions which students want the answers exactly on. And we're going to talk on some of the topics which are not exactly present on website. If a person wants to come to Australia or maybe to university and do the courses. Hi, my professor actually. So yeah. So the course which we are going to talk about is Bachelor's of Industrial Design, right? And Varun is going to talk on the main things and going to tell you some of the information which you can, probably have particular idea with, so that you can join or maybe pursue or not pursue RMIT University or maybe some other university if you want to. But we'll have the basic idea of what the course is. Okay, over to you.
So hi everyone, this is Varun Gupta. I'm doing Bachelor's of Industrial Design honors and currently I'm in my honors year, graduating in next 8-10 days. Yep. So it's a pretty interesting course as of now. I've been in this course for past 4 years, and I mean, it's a different ideology to be in industrial design. I mean, you get to make things, you get to ideate things. So what is industrial design? Industrial design is simply solution to a problem. You see a problem, you come with a solution. That's basically industrial designing. You see a problem, you think that the problem works this way, so I come up with a solution. Now, how does the industrial design works? You ideate the problem, you prototype for it, and then you pitch to the investors or to the customers. That's simply industrial design. Now, industrial design is split into various things. UI UX designs comes under it, then sketching comes under it, CAD modulation comes under it. You get to speak, you get to pitch your ideas. That's very much about industrial design.
It means there's heaps of it, right? We're going to talk on the exact features of it, but let's go with the flow. On the initial part of this video, we're going to talk on this two basic things which are not related to the course, which are related to you. Okay, the first question. It's not a question, it's just a basic stuff. And by the way, you can see that we are in a chill vibe today. So having proper camera set, mics on, right? Boy stuff. So the first thing is, why did you choose Australia to do this? I mean, why did you choose Australia? That's it. Don't go on the course. Just why did you choose Australia?
I didn't go. I mean, Australia, of course, because of the student opportunities. Especially for my course, there are a lot of opportunities. There are a lot of networking session that happens. Plus, I mean, Australia is vast. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's a land of new opportunities. I mean, USA, Canada, UK all exist, but it's all packed up. I mean, Australia is new. It's growing.
Yes.
So, I mean, from that perspective, of course, Australia.
Yes. And the next thing is, after choosing Australia, why did you choose RMIT University for that course?
So, I'll be very specific, I'll be very frank. Yep. RMIT was the only college I applied in all of the Australia. I didn't apply any college, it was all UK and US. RMIT stands 13 in the world for industrial design.
So, you had a proper research on that first, and then you chose that RMIT is the...
Oh, nice. RMIT Industrial Design is vast, reputed. You go anywhere with the RMIT Industrial degree, you get a job for sure.
Okay. So here comes the course. Now we're going to talk on the main, that you said, ideologies and features and the main qualities and some disqualities about this course, which you feel as a student and can give a better idea to the prospective students who want to join RMIT or if they want to choose any other university. Before the questions, the first question is, what's the affordability? What's the fee structure of this course?
So,
I mean, it's always changing, I know,
no,
but
of course,
right, what's the right now?
Of course. I mean, it's a 4-year course. And it's about
honors,
it's honors degree. It's a 4 years, 3 bachelor's is 3 years, and then there's honors year. Honors year, you specialize, you basically write a thesis or something. So it's around 85K for 4 years.
For 4 years. So per semester, it's gonna be
$21,000 per semester. Australian dollars per semester.
And the fees is always changing, right?
I mean, when you get a letter of enrollment, you get an approx fees. So I mean, it hasn't changed that much, but I mean, when I enrolled for something 85, now I can expect somewhere around 95.
And you get scholarship?
we get scholarship. Indian students are get 10 to 15% scholarship if you're Indian. Plus, if you that's the first year, and if you excel in your studies, that scholarship continues.
Okay, for the fees done, the next thing is how the lectures are, how the professors are, and be honest. Don't be blunt. I mean, if you want to, it's up to you, but
No, of course.
be honest and yeah, how the lectures are, how the professors are.
I mean, lectures, professors are very good.
Mhm.
We have heaps of facilities available to us. I mean, if you are someone industrial, I'll say that this way. So, if you want to be industrial designers, you cannot expect teaching. Designing cannot be taught. You have to experience it inside the labs. You'll get heaps of feedback from teachers. If you're somebody who wants to go in the class and have lectures, industrial design is not for you.
Yeah.
You have to have a clear mindset of what you want to do. Professors will guide you. They won't tell you do this, do that. You have to have the mindset in you. They'll guide you to go in this way, that way. If you are somebody who wants to get their hands dirty and who wants to do a lot of lab work, then industrial design is for you.
So the next part. So this is the broader perspective which I would like you to speak on, because only you can give the exact knowledge on that, right? What's the course structure of this course? Like assignments, like what do they teach exactly? Something which is not present on website if a person wants to do this course or maybe is doing, so you can give a proper student opinion and perspective to the audience.
So year one is all about design teachings. So that's where a bit of, I'll say, class material things like Indian typical mindsets, like Indian
Okay.
class goes on,
Yeah.
where you take notes and all. After first year, you get into electives. So elective something that's not compulsory. You have to choose from yourself. Year one, you have to study compulsory subjects. Year two, you get to choose electives. That's where you understand the real designer inside of you. Either you go take advanced prototyping, advanced CAD, advanced illustrations, or you go and do engineering, or you do system and service visualization, that is UI UX designing. And by the time year 2 year 3 you have 4 studios, that is studio digital, speculative, social and materiality. That is like a vast thing. You get to experiment with a lot of materials. And the 4th year is of course the honors year. That is where something I would say, so year 1 to 3 you won't believe yourself that you are learning something. But year 4, when you come to your honors year, that's when you realize that whatever teachings you have did in past 3 years,
They're like collaborating to that.
they're collaborating in
particular
past
phase.
4th year.
Oh, okay. And the assignments, how the assignments look?
Assignments are good. Assignments are deep. Assignments are big. You get, I mean,
Good, deep, big. Okay.
yeah. So I mean, assignments, you get to the folios reach from 100 pages to 120 pages. So they're big, I would say. It's a lot of work. But I mean, if you studying industrial design, you'll cope up with it. I mean, they're interesting. They're not like, I'm very sorry, but they're not like engineering or something that you have to go deep into the maths and your brain will stop working. But they're interesting. They'll keep your designer fire light on.
Okay. And it's like physically creating stuff?
Depends on you.
Oh, okay. So whatever you choose on that.
Yeah.
So for example, because I also do UI UX, so if a person choose UI UX in the industrial design for specialization, so he will be mostly designing on Figma or any particular
Figma and
XD.
Adobe XD.
Yeah.
But I mean, of course, I mean, if you're doing UI UX designing, you have to create personas, for example, right?
Makes sense.
So personas, you have to go run behind a person and
Yeah.
take the interview
Take
or
the
something.
surveys,
Take
you
the
do the
surveys and
research
all. And with that also, a lot of restrictions do come. You cannot take anybody's interview. You have to have specialized permission for that.
Yeah.
So I mean, challenges comes. Industrial design teaches you how to cope up with them.
Okay, makes sense. The next part is, after doing this course, industrial design, Bachelor's of Industrial Design, what are the future pathways which you know, the job roles, which are maybe present on website and which are not eligible that you can tell, whichever you know?
So, I mean, with all the modules that I told about UI, UX, prototyping and ideation, sketching, all these electives have their specialized roles in the industry, which you can taper upon. Apart from that, one thing I would like to say that every company needs an industrial designer.
Is it?
Every company has a problem.
Yes.
For that, they need a solution.
Yes.
That's where industrial design comes in.
But sometimes a company is creating a product. So in that case, how will that be relatable to industrial design? That's
for
my question.
Of course, you're creating a product, all right. So, for example, if I take a Band-Aid,
Okay.
all right, a Band-Aid. I'll take an example of a Band-Aid. Now, a band-aid is supposed to be placed on a person's finger. This is the role of an industrial designer. That how does a band-aid go on a finger of a person? If it goes like this or this, how long it has to be, what should be the width of it. This is the role of industrial designer. The industrial designer connects the product towards the customer.
With good UX.
With good UX. So, I mean, this is a sub-part of it, a UI UX design. I mean, industrial design is a vast thing. A lot of things come under it. This
But
is one
I'm
part.
relatable.
To
I'm
UI
relating
UX.
it to UX.
UI UX.
That's like,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Makes sense. Okay. Every company should have hired him. Okay. And you are in the last semester, I guess.
Yeah, I'm graduating in next 10 days.
Yep. He's gonna be in like a big company, industrial designer.
I hope so.
Okay. Hey, Varun, do you have any job left? Okay. The next part is, whichever you know in that particular field, what are the chances of getting permanent residency in Australia if one person wants to stay in Australia after doing this course?
I mean, of course, you have to have a good job. That's easy to get. I mean, if you're a good designer, you'll get one good job easily. And I mean, you have to struggle for at least 3 to 4 years. That's something I would say. I mean, for industrial designers, me as an international student gets a 3-year visa, 2+1. So, I mean, 3 years you have to struggle. So, as in like, I'm graduating next 10 days, I'll get into the industry, I'll get a job of a junior industrial designer. So that's something that I have to struggle with. I mean, PR, you can get PR, but of course there's some struggle.
Yeah. So the initial part of that is just finding the job is the struggle part.
Finding
if
the
you're
job,
getting a job, then it will be like the same process. If that particular field or the job role is present in skilled occupation list in Australia, then you need to follow the same process and then you can apply for PR.
Yeah. I mean, for industrial designer, once you get a job, it's hard to get in the industry. Once you're in the industry, you get easy jobs.
Okay.
And once you're in industry, I mean, of course, the PR is easy.
Okay. Well, these were the questions. The last part, that's not a question. It's just up to you. What's ever been your personal experience of Australia, RMIT University, of this course? Anything that you don't like about any of these, Australia, RMIT, or this course, that you would like to mention? Or any advice that you would like to mention to the students?
I mean, of course. So
all about your personal experience. Go for it.
So, I mean, RMIT is a good university, but it's, for my course, it's pretty saturated. Not saturated, but I mean, there are a lot of buildings, and buildings are lost. The buildings are lost.
Oh, the location.
The location wise. I mean,
okay.
That's one thing I want to point upon. I mean, because I'm a designer, I have to carry a lot of stuff. And you see my suitcase and all. So I have to carry a lot of stuff. That's one thing I want to say. Apart from that, RMIT, I don't have any negatives. I have only pros. RMIT, like, I'm a designer and I want to get my hands on a lot of prototyping. RMIT is beautiful in that area. I mean, you get a lot of machinery, you get a lot of feedback, and it's fun. It's fun being in the lab. So, I mean, that's RMIT, but Australia also, I mean, as a designer, you get to roam around spaces. Australia is known for its design. Australia, yes. I mean, it's the upcoming city for design. One is Milan, next is Melbourne. So if you want to, yeah. So if you want to come to Melbourne, Melbourne is design. I mean, Melbourne Design Week comes in from in May last week. You go there, that's beautiful. If you're a designer, you literally roam around the city and your brain opens up. You get new things, you discover new things. So that's something I really love about Melbourne. And that connects to industrial design very well.
I would love to go in that seminar which you're saying.
No, of course.
We'll go to it, 100%. Okay, so this was Varun. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Nabil.
And thank you for giving the information to the audience. And I'm going to ping his Instagram just coming up here. So make sure to DM him to all the DMs. And if you get time, please reply to them.
Of course, I will be more than be happy.
And also with the questions in the comment sections, if you get time, you can just come back to the same video and answer the same questions. And my Instagram is also in the description. So if you have any questions, if you have any other topics that you would like us to discover or cover, keep us posted. So like, share and subscribe. See you guys in the next video.
Do follow this guy. Amazing content.
Thank you.
Thank you.